The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Giancarlo Alfonso digs in now. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Alfonso goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out on the play. Salvador Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that drops in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So here's Brown at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So up next, Fred Kutch. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And now 2-2. On its way to the corner. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The Cougars out front 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Antoine Stark.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So digging in, Bud Jeffries. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Whitman. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes a ball.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Out to short. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now, Jose Hinojosa.
Jose Hinojosa.
Delgadio back to work. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Lim makes the grab, one down.
Batting eight, the right fielder.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, David Arturo. In the air on the infield, Whitman gets under it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Robert Field. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
A little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. Start of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Frank Perez. Singing. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Lim, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
And now the right fielder, Johnny Cantu. And that's in there at the knees. Lim, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Freddie Blackburn.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball.
And another ball.
2-2.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This to third. Wilkins tosses to first. Out number 3. Back here in L.A., John Chubby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Stephen Wilkins. The wide to kick the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Pedro Quintana. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one ripped. Franks makes a move towards the gap. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Brent Hassett steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Righty delivers. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. And he's safe at third as a run scores. Salvador Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. One away with a runner at third. That's down and in. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. On the ground right side, Perez. In plenty of time to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Good job right there. Puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
Gene Brown steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, stepping in, Stephen Franks.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. Franks measures 5 feet 8 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. On the ground to the left, Kutch. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Giancarlo.
And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Alfonso, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
One out, base is empty. In there at the knees, 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Brown hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Antoine Stark.
Antoine Stark.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a ball. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Over to first.
Got him.
That's out number 3. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Fred Kutch.
The shortstop, Fred Kutch.
The wind and the pitch. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
To the right side, Perez tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hinojosa in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Arturo in the box now. Take strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1-1.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Hinojosa headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play. David Arturo with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
1-2.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Arturo takes his lead at third with one away. That one way outside. 2-2. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Out. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That might prove to be a big play in this game. Not only the strikeout, but the effort behind the plate to complete the out and make sure the game stays tied. That's great work behind the dish, and I'm sure he'll get a lot of love from his teammates if they're able to strand that runner now.
Wilkins up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ball
That's outside. 2-0. And that one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one's in there. It's 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up and in. Full count, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Run scoring triple here for the Dodgers. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Leading. Off Bud Jeffries.
Bud Jeffries.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Next offering is outside. That one fouled off. The pitch. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Steps on first for the out. And now the shortstop, Reggie Whitman. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Ball.
Well,
No
a mistake
strike.
right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Check
One
swing.
ball,
Did he go?
one strike.
Yes, he did. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Hinojosa raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Arturo makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pedro Quintana.
Pedro Quintana.
Delgadio back to work. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Brent Hassett steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Ball.
Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Manuel Gonzalez appears to be getting loose. Pena also throwing. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's down and away. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And the batter now, Salvador Ramirez. And there's a strike. And a pitch.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. 1 away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and he breaks his bat. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes
Now
you don't have to. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Brown in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Manager out of the dugout. Manuel Gonzalez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Gonzalez.
2 on, 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Gonzalez deals. And strike 2. Quintana, the lead runner out at second. Ramirez at first. 1 gone.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. That one misses. 3-2 now. Fred Kutch waiting for a turn at the plate. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Kutch in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Missed inside with the curve.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball.
Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Clark.
Now
this is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 29, Scott Clark.
Now the left fielder, Brian Lim.
The left fielder,
The line to the pitch.
Lim.
That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Young getting loose out there. The 1-0. Popped up. And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And
Ball,
that
that's
one
down.
a little below the knees. 1-1.
No,
Good eye
that's
in that
too high.
spot. Two and one now. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cantu checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's the catcher.